Hello, 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 Libra. It's time for the reading for love, love, love. We're looking at the issue, the solution, and the outcome. It's 3 placements, but there might be a card or 2, who knows, that come out from it. Whenever my nose itches, that means there's magic. Did you notice that in the introduction where I'm like rubbing my nose? What happened? It was just the way that clip came out. I was like, oh, it's gonna look like I'm just rubbing my nose. It means there's magic, and so I felt like there was a reason for that. Anyway, regarding outcomes, when I'm doing a reading that has outcomes, remember that it's not set in stone, that you can change the trajectory of the future in the readings at any time. It's just a matter of changing your attitude. Okay, so, oh, look at that card. This is interesting. The issue, the card that came out all by itself, it was reversed inside of the deck as I was shuffling. We got the 6 of Wands that came out as the issue. So what does that mean? Just when it comes to love, it's like you're sifting through a lot of people. That's the immediate download that I got from this image. It's like you're sifting through a lot of people, and you're like, getting together. I'm speaking to the feminine right now. Getting together with your girlfriends and be like, yeah, this is a person I dated. It was like that was a not so great, and then like it wasn't the connection that I'm looking for, or like I'm starting to see this person, I'm really excited about him, and then they end up never calling you again, or like they, after about 5 dates, you're like, ugh, that wasn't great. Now what? Now it's like, when am I gonna find something that I can be really excited about? When is somebody gonna stick? That's, you're asking, like, when is somebody gonna stick? How come I have to keep going on and on and on, trying to sift and sort through all these toads? Oh no. Let's look at a solution for this situation. It's okay to be frustrated sometimes. All right. It's okay, yeah. I mean, it's a lucky blessing to be able to date. It's people that that are in relationships for long periods of time. They kind of wistfully like, oh, that would be so nice to be able to date people. It happens that you just kind of get used to being with the same person, and you're like, oh, well, it'd be cool to be able to go on dates and meet new people and stuff. So there's that, but then the reality is it's so frustrating. Anyway. The cards that I got for the solution of it, we got the Star and we got the 5 of Swords, and like immediately I'm feeling like maybe it's time to take a little break and rethink rethink the trajectory that you're on right now. Like, why is it that you're not satisfied with any of these people that you're connecting with, or why is it that they're not vibing with you? That their vibration is different than yours, and that's why the connection's not there. Be isn't anyone sticking? Give that a real thought, and allow yourself to be be a little bit critical on yourself about the way that you your attitudes. Like, get a real look at what your blocks to love are, and what your attitudes about love are. Because what I'm getting is, like, for some, it might be something that happened to you in your childhood, a connection with a paternal influence in your life that made you feel like this is very specific thing that's coming into my head. Is like, I just don't really think that the masculine is trustworthy or mature. Like, you have this idea of what the masculine looks like, and it's kind of on a pedestal, kind of a stereotype, kind of a pedestal. And if the gentleman that you might be dating can't fit into that spot, then you just write them off, right? So that's something that I feel like you're being asked to analyze, to get a look at. Like, do you have a healthy view of what the masculine should, like the romantic masculine should look like? Okay, but just like kind of take a break for yourself. Take a break for self-care. Take a break for healing. Take a break for visiting with people that you love, but I feel like it's not about partying. It's not about like, partying it up with friends. It's more like just take some time to. I'm seeing go out to nature on your own. I'm seeing going on a hike. Like look at this, the star. Going on a hike, going to nature on your own, putting your feet in the water, just connecting just you and nature to recalibrate your vibration, to have lower expectations of the people that are around you. Come to a place of healing and wholeness on your own. Let's look at the outcome according to the trajectory of the reading so far. Well, we do have, interesting, so 2 5 of Swords came up in this reading. So I had this 5 of Swords and this 5 of Swords. This is in the solution. This is in the outcome. So you are gonna get a good look at the way that you look at the masculine. Okay. So there is going to be a period of time where you're really analyzing the way that the way that you perceive the way the masculine behaves. And like I said, I feel like it's like there's like this image of them as being like immature and untrustworthy. Okay. You're suspicious. You're very suspicious of them. And you're afraid that they're going to try to take advantage of you. And that I feel like there's some boundary work that needs to be done, as far as like you won't have to be on guard. You won't have to be critical if you have healthy energetic boundaries. Like you're going to immediately deflect anybody who's not going to suit you. If you're like kind, respectful, respectable, and not interested in talking to anybody who doesn't like that. Okay. But then we got the Knight of Pentacles that also came up, and I feel like that's the hope. That's the hope for something tangible starting to manifest. The outcome is that over time, the connections that you have with the masculine are going to steadily improve. Now, you might have 20, 30, 40 years of ingrained belief that you can change your attitude about something like this in an instant, but I feel like the change has to be slow and steady in this case. And so that's what you're going to do, is you're like the connections that you're having with the masculine in the medium future. I'm thinking like 4 months, 5 months. They're going to be improving, and you're going to see a difference. You're going to see a tangible difference in how you see them and how they respond to you. Okay, how safe they feel with you because you feel safe with them. Okay, because that pentacle with the Knight of Pentacles, that pentacle seems to me, it's like safety. It's something real. It's something tangible. So this is where I leave off, Libra. I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And make sure and check out your weekly and monthly readings on my channel so that you can be in the loop. And I will see you later on.